Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. This is day 20 of using Bashar's formula. We're in the 20s now. What a great journey. Today there are a little more things that I would like to talk, but I mean, starting with that today was kind of a difficult day. My dad was in a lot of pain all day. I think today was the day that I saw him the worst in the morning and in the afternoon. Also, my mom went to get some studies from the hospital, and then like it rained like super intense, and I was like extra worried for the two parts. Overall, I felt very anxious almost all day, a complicated day, but somehow I felt like I was very aligned. Like even though I was like super anxious, I felt that I was very aligned. The day was passing by, and I kept feeling those confirmations that everything was in the right path. And what I want to focus on in this video, it's about this complicated subject of the plants. And when I say plants, I talk about both weed and the mushrooms, which those two have been very great medicine for me. In other videos, when I said that I was very happy that I was able to share this with my parents without being judged, I was particularly talking about this, how weed and mushrooms have helped me to be in this state of peace. And overall, in these last 2 years, while I've been consistent with these two things, there are days where I've received like some sort of information, and a lot of that information makes sense in that same moment. But there are some things that I receive that I don't really understand, but then like I still like journal it or like save it or storage it, and then like months later that information start to make sense as if they know the future, you know what I mean? And one of the things that I received last year in June 2024 was that like every day is sort of your goal. Like you have to enjoy every single day as if that was the important thing, the process more than the outcome. And I thought about that today while I was building the Batmobile, the Lego that I showed you guys yesterday. And how like I was before I started, I was like super excited of having it like already built. But as I was building it today, I was very excited of doing like putting together piece by piece. And I thought about that came a year ago. That was like you have to enjoy the process, you have to enjoy the present time, because it's more valuable than the actual outcome, than the actual price. And I already know how the Batmobile is gonna look like, but I really enjoy making the process, building piece by piece. And I start thinking about that, and I'm gonna like apply in this next days, because if I'm being honest, while most of the time I think about the formula, there are days where I think like, oh man, my life is gonna be better that I once that I'm more established, once that I'm performing again or composing more. Like, man, no, like just day by day, enjoy every single day as if it was the only day. And after thinking about that, I think the day started to go better and better and better. So that's definitely something that I should keep an eye on. And the second thing of information that I received was actually with mushrooms, and it was a month ago while I was still in LA, that it mentioned me that I'm in this path of becoming an actual man, like this transition between being a boy to become a man. And though I have had a lot of growth, I received some sort of, in a very loving way, that say that whatever I say that I'm gonna do, I should do it, and I should be honest with myself and with other people. That has been something that I've thought about that lately, of how like everything that I say that I'm gonna do is something that I have to do, and it makes me truer to myself, and it will make me more honest with other people. And I think that's like the little piece that I need to assemble in my life in order to actually be this man that I want to become. And because of that, that has also helped me with more with being more consistent with these videos, because I said that I was gonna do it, and I was like, no, let's be different to my older version and let's actually start doing this. And I gotta be honest, there are some days where I feel like so tired and I don't want to record or like whatever. But in the moment that I start doing it, I start feeling way better. I think that people that see these videos have been able to notice it, how there are some videos where I start kind of tired and then at the end I feel amazing. um, that consistency, I think, is the key to make me the person that I wanna be, and eventually getting me in the successful that I mean in the success that I'm looking for. But the success is already in me, so like I'll just express it. The third thing, it's about something that I also received with mushrooms, but it was almost 2 years ago, which was that I need to have more authority with the things that I want. And because another of my flaws, I would say that I can be a little weak with other people. I'd say, like, for example, if I'm talking with a lot of people at the same time, instead of being like, I was usually like, hey guys, could you please turn your voice down so I can talk. And then like that thing that I received was like you have to have more authority with that, like showing like true character. That's the word that I was looking for, like having true character and true strength to actually get what you want to get, and not being so weak or like so easy, not to go so easy. And I'm saying this because today, while my dad wasn't feeling very good, I wanted to make him some sort of a beverage with milk and wheat and mix it well for him to drink it and to reduce his pain. But as I mentioned it to him, he was very reluctant. He was against it, and then like my sister just gave him milk and he drank it. But and so I was like, you know what, like fuck it, I'm just gonna do it, like whether he want it or not. I'll make it, and I'll make him drink it, because I'm pretty sure that this will help him. And I did it. I went downstairs and put the milk and the wheat together. Then like I start mixing it, and then like I brought it to him, and he was like, no, I'm not thirsty, like I don't care, like you're gonna drink it because you're gonna drink it, and because it's gonna make you feel better. And also, if I'm being honest, I don't know if I'll mention it already in this video, but today was probably one of the days that I see him the worst, like to the point that it's very painful for him to even like talk, and his mobility has been very, very bad. And so I got to the room with the tea or with the infusion, and I told him that it was with the weed, and like you will drink it. Like, I'm not asking you. You're actually gonna drink it. And he agreed. In the moment that he tried it, he said that he liked it, that it was a good flavor. And then like he drank it all, and I was very happy that he did that. And the full effect happened in about an hour. And in after that, I started noticing, because that whole time I stayed with him in the bed. And in that moment, I started noticing how his mood improved, his movements improved, the way that he was talking was like the way that he normally used to talk, like very healthy. He makes like these faces of being in pain, and he wasn't doing them. And I asked him how was he feeling, and he admitted that the pain was reduced, and he thanked me that I made him that I got the weed and I gave it to him. And I think that was huge. I think that was a very, very big deal, because my dad is a guy in he's 60, and he belongs to that generation where these people believe that marijuana is very bad for you, while actually it is medicine. It is medicine, and I'm very happy to see that he right now is able to experience it by himself. And I also loved how my mom was beside him, and she saw how it also helped him a lot. So I think that was a huge deal. And while that was happening, I was feeling very thankful for all the experiences that I have had with this medicine, with weed, with the mushrooms, and how they've guided me in a very dark moment in my life. And also, as I mentioned, these messages that they tell me, but in the moment I don't understand that they start making sense way after. I love how things are making sense, and overall, as I mentioned also, even though today wasn't very comfortable day, I felt like everything was aligned. Right now, I feel very good, feel very happy that the things, I mean, that he drank the tea and it made a very good effect on him. I don't know, I just have a lot of faith that if we start doing this more consistently, he will get better and better. So I'm thankful for everything that has happened, and how thanks to this medicine I've become wiser and more in tune with myself. So if you are something watching this video that had or has some taboo or some misconceptions about this medicine, I will invite you to try them for yourself and to change that belief. I mean, experience it and change the belief, because as I mentioned, it is medicine and it has helped me, and it's helping my dad right now. And more than us, I know that it has helped a lot of people. So that's cool. That's amazing. And like, once again, I'm very grateful for that. Very grateful. So that will be everything for today. Thank you for sticking until the end, and thank you for your openness to receive this information. I know that it can be a little difficult, uncomfortable. It can be uncomfortable, but I honor you for your openness. Right. Thank you very much. Goodbye. I love you.